This is an odd one. We're out on a Wednesday night.
Yeah.
So we needed to get down here because Shai needed to water the flowers. And I wanted to have a little walk around and just kind of plan out what we're going to do. And I also wanted to say thank you everyone for such kind comments on the last video about losing the old plot. It was a bit of a rough one, wasn't it? Yeah. But we are positive.
Yeah.
We got this new plot. So timing worked out really well. We're fortunate for that. And we've got an exciting future on this plot. Loads of work to do. You had some bad news this week, didn't you?
I can't play football anymore because I've got a tear, 100% tear, complete tear in my ACL.
Oh, we're in Shai's way.
And I've got a partial tear on my MCL and my meniscus is torn as well.
We need to face this way. Yeah, so bad news. That's a minimum of 2 years out and an operation, isn't it?
Oh yeah, it's a year waiting list unless you pay thousands for private.
Yeah.
Just because the NHS just
overloaded.
Overloaded, yeah. And then it's a year recovery, so.
And yet she's still down here doing the allotment. You were still going to training and trying to use your knee.
Still going to work.
Absolute trooper. Let's do a little bit of you for watering. Look how lovely your plants are.
Oh, crikey.
Oh, you watered your legs as well, mate.
Yeah, my legs are growing. They're quite short.
You got dehydrated legs.
I do.
Your sunflowers are looking lovely. This one's funny one, this one. I don't know if I pointed that out on a video, but he snapped, but he just carried on growing. Shows how resilient they are. So then it grows all the way up like this. And then it's put out some heads here. Had one last week, which we filmed the bee on, didn't it, Shia?
Mm-hmm.
And now it's put another little cute one out there. Yeah. I like it because it's quirky because of the way it's got like a C bend in it.
Yeah. I don't know what species this is, but I want to buy more of them. So I like
Yeah, I think you're going to have loads of sunflowers next year. Cool. But yeah, it's a lovely day. It's we've got a bit of a heat wave going on at the moment, so we're going to have to come down. Oh, they're spinning everyone around. We're going to have to come down. We decided we're going to come down Tuesday, Thursdays, aren't we?
do another one.
Yeah, absolutely. Crack on. We decided we're going to come down Tuesdays, Thursdays, and then on a Sunday, and it's Saturday if I can get away with it. I think this weekend, my plan for this weekend, Vic, is I'm going to line this. I'm thinking of lining it with the tarp around the edges, and then I'm going to fill that up. I'll show you in a minute. I've just planted out some, I've just put some seeds in for courgette and squash because I'm just thinking that it might be too late, but you never know if you know, unless you try. But we might be able to get a late squash because if we have a late summer, like we did last year, like September time, might get away with growing some squash and some courgettes down here. I think it'd be worth a try. But that's the soil's going to go in there, and I'm thinking of putting a second bed in there and then just starting here, and then we'll work our way down.
To get a mower and a strimmer, so you need to get one of both.
Yeah, I'm holding off because I don't know which. I don't want to make the wrong purchase.
That Makita one looks good. You can't go wrong with Makita.
Yeah, I think we can just lay the membrane down for the time being on top. I'm going to ask the community, because I know a lot of people on here, they've got allotments as well. Do you have a preference to an electric battery powered mower and strimmer, which is going to do the work down here? I've seen a few online, but it's a big purchase, isn't it? And I don't want to buy one which is not very good. And I've not got any experience with battery powered garden machinery because we've got an electric mower at home. And years back when I had my old plot, this is when the kids were little, that I had a petrol mower, and I don't want a petrol mower, and I want something light to take in the car because I don't want to leave it down here to get nicked. It's just not worth the risk. So yeah, if you can jump in the comments and let me know what ones you've tried and tested, that'd be fantastic. Anyway, that's enough waffling on. We'll be back down here on the weekend to show you some of the stuff we get up to. This was just a little visit down here to do the watering. I think that'll do. Yeah, do you think that'll do? I've offloaded a couple of those. No, they got to go in the shed, my boy. I've dropped a couple more of them down. I think I've got 3 more. Whether I use them all, I don't know, but they're not worth, I don't want to throw them, they're worth keeping. But yeah, an unusual Wednesday evening update. Right, so someone's got me thinking in the chat section of the last video where I explained that I had to vacate the old allotment, and they said surely it's not too late to plant some more stuff out. And I thought, why not try planting, because we're at the beginning of July. Wow, I think it's just, yeah, first week of July, it's just coming into the second week of July. I thought, why not try planting out some more courgettes and UFO squash. Down here in Hampshire, we do get late summers. I'm wondering if I plant out a courgette and a UFO squash and we put it in a raised bed full of some healthy manure compost, we might get a crop, and that would be really cool. And I've not done planting of these this late in the year, so let's have a go. So I'm just doing this one evening when I got home from work. I'm going to put 3 of the squash in, and we'll just pick the healthiest one, but just in case they don't germinate, because I've had that already this year. And we'll do the same with the courgette. Do 3 courgettes, stick them on a windowsill. I guess what have we got to lose? So I'm going to get these on the windowsill and we'll keep an eye on them and see if how we get on. So I put that update on Tuesday of me putting the seeds in, and then this is the result Saturday. So 5 days in, and look at them. I think this is going to be a success. Fingers crossed, touch wood, but they're that eager to grow that within 5 days they've germinated. They're putting out big fat green leaves. This one's slightly behind. I don't need that many, so I might yoink him out. Definitely going to get down the allotment this evening, and I'm going to get on and get the bed made ready for these guys. Basil's still doing really well. That was shop bought basil about a month ago, and I've been cutting it and coming again. So there's a little tip. Buy shop bought if you're slightly behind. My basil didn't germinate this year. Sometimes I do try to grow them from seed, but I don't always have success, and that's part of gardening and that's part of learning, isn't it? But you can just buy one. Stick it in a pot with some compost on your windowsill. Keep it watered. Value for money wise, I've been using that in loads of recipes. I mentioned last week that I think these are sugar snap peas, and they definitely are. So I take some of these off because there's more flowers on it. I think these all came from the same seed pack, which is odd because these are actual proper peas, look. And it's not a very happy plant. But the sugar snap peas, or mange two, I don't know if there's a difference between them, let me know in the comments. They've been busy putting out some produce. Shy likes eating these raw, so I think I'll just keep them for him. Give him a little wash and then he can help himself. Nice and crunchy. Just keeping everything watered, the spring onions and the chives and the leeks, which will go down into the plot in the next few weeks if I can get a patch dug out. There's Sky. Sky the silly Billy dog. So she's got a double coat. And I've put a fan in the living room and her bed so that she can keep cool. And we've got stone flooring in the kitchen, stone tiles. But she insists on sleeping out here in this tiny patch of shade. I don't know. Silly Billy, isn't you? Must be baking. I've got my hobbit feet out, my pasty hobbit feet, and it's hot to the touch, so there's no way that she's getting walked today. It'll burn her pads of her feet, and the fact that obviously she's got a double coat, it's just, that's not advisable, is it, at all? So I'll just try and keep her cool. Look at these though, look at these beauties here. Now I'm thinking, do I keep these, and you can't see it, can you? I'm thinking, do I keep these and use these for gherkins? I've got quite a lot coming through as well. These are all from a variety pack I was given from my sister for Christmas as a Secret Santa gift. There's one down there as well. 2 free down there. Look at that chimichanga there. They do like it in this little greenhouse off of Amazon. I think it was the Amazon. It was a Father's Day gift. They're going to have quite a few tomatoes on these. They don't like being watered from the top. so I water them from the bottom. I've been getting up early to give them a watering, just trying to stop this cucumber from taking over. Let it grow up the TP. Look, let's put more growth on the top there. But I'm keeping them watered, but I'm hoping to get a decent crop because we couldn't keep the tomatoes down the allotment, the old allotment. Happy with that. Please don't look at my patio, I need to weed it. The beetroots I've moved into the shade because they started to look a bit sorry for themselves, but they are growing nicely. You can see there, look. So hopefully they're going to fatten up. I'm keeping them well watered and they're partially shaded. I've not really grown beetroots in pots. I don't know how they're going to cope, but we'll see. You can see how hot it is. This is a hot day. Our hot tub's broken. It's been broken since last year, so it's cold and I love it, but we're getting it. Vicky wants to go in it and she doesn't like going in it cold, so unfortunately for me it's being repaired next week. The heat element's gone in it, so I won't be using it because I've said to Vicky it's like sitting in soup in the hot weather. So I'm just going to make the most of it. I've got a day off today, so I'm going to make the most of getting in and out of that while it's cold water. I've got a plan for this area here. Looks a bit raggedy. I want to move the cherry tree. I'm not going to move it during the summer because it will affect the roots, but I want to move this cherry tree and I want to put it down and I want to trail it so it's along the shed, like with a fan it out over the shed. But I think we're going to have to wait till autumn for that. The herbs are going to get moved nearer to the house in some raised beds, and the strawberries are going to get their own bed. I lost most of my strawberries this year to the birds, but I'm going to transfer them to the allotment. So the herbs are going to move to the patio area. The raspberry bushes are going to move to the allotment. The blueberry bushes haven't done very well. Now, gardening is all about learning and making mistakes, and I don't think these blueberry bushes like the soil here, and this is when I put them out into the ground. So I might either start again or put these into pots with better soil which is more suited for their needs. The chilies probably go outside in this weather. I'm going to get on and do that in a bit, and then I'll meet you down the allotment and we'll get that raised bed put in. Going to take some cardboard down to put over the soil before we put the squash in it. Yes, it's seeding. Yeah, so eventually these will dry out and create these seeds. And then you can harvest them. You can collect them and then we can use them next year. I'm not doing very well with recording today. For some reason, it keeps turning itself off. So far, I've cut a part of this old tarp because I've got plenty of other tarps to use. I'm just going to line the bed. I'm going to fill it with this compost. Shire, you're busy watering your flowers, aren't you, bud? Shire's rocking his rugby flip-flops, sliders, and I'm rocking Crocs and socks because that's how we roll. I'm going to fill it with a load of this, and then next weekend I'm going to chuck in some manure, and then we've got a home for the courgettes and squash.
Why don't we put that brick right there?
You can stack them all up if you want. Any bits of weed or rubbish I'm just going to pull out as I go along. And dare I say it, a small amount of bindweed. Something's going on.
I decided that I'm going to jump into the water off the bridge.
Yeah. Can you watch your knee, please?
Yes.
Any white bits pull out, any weeds pull out, yeah? That is the trouble with this hot weather. People can get a bit silly down here on the south coast. People get out of their depth, don't they? Or do silly things like jumping off the bridge towards...
Who does that?
There was some kids doing it. Well, you do it. You did it round Ealing, but you don't do it off the big bridge. Just making sure I don't chop and miss the toad up. Just do a bit of weeding, or you can go for a walk.
I'm going to take these off the
Okay, see you in a minute. Right, he's gone for a walk now, so I'll tell you a little something about Shire this weekend. he decided to have his mate sleep over, and I got up in the middle of the night, Vic, and they were still awake at R3.
Oh, he said that they went to bed at
No. So he's very tired, which means he's a bit of a grump. He still come down here though. Oh, at least he had a good time, eh? Yeah, once you get all the bits out of here, it's actually really good soil, isn't it?
really good to it. Oh, crumbly.
Yeah. Going to use it for courgettes and squash this year. And then I'm going to sieve it a bit more because it's nice and soft. So I'm going to be careful not to compact it. And then I'm going to use it for carrots next year because they like soft soil. And then you don't get so much wonky carrots. That was a big old amount of weed there. Right, Smiley? You look really pretty today. Summer vibes.
Yeah. And I've relaxed all day.
Yeah, it's good, isn't it? We both had quite a relaxing day, haven't we, darling?
Yeah, very.
Makes a change to be able to sit down and chill.
Yeah.
And then we're going to the beach tomorrow, aren't we?
Yeah.
Off to Leap Beach. I'm going to do a bit of fishing. You're taking your paddleboard. I think you and Shai are going to try and fish off your paddleboard for the first time as well.
Yeah. It'll be fun.
And I've set up a second channel because it's not like I've got enough things to do.
No.
But I've set up a Weary Wolf Gone Fishing channel. But it's not going to be uploaded every week. It's just, I'm just going to document and share fishing videos.
As and when you do it.
As and when, yeah. Yeah, it's a bit of fun. Like a fun channel. Well, this is a fun channel, but as a, like, because that's another hobby of mine. And obviously I've got the allotment and I've got the budget challenges and cooking and stuff like that on here. But I think a fishing niche on top of everything else is probably not the best idea. So that's going to be separated. There are a few fishing videos on this channel from when I first started last year. But yeah, just I thought, you know what? This guy's not got, you know, hasn't got a million things to do already.
No.
Why not chuck in something else? I made the banner and everything. The video, the logo and everything.
Well, at least we can get out and have some fun.
Yeah, well, hopefully share the trips I have with all you guys. The trips with my dad. Trips with my mate Dave. It's amazing how much soil this tub box takes, yeah. Find anything on your travels? A big bush. See any wildlife? See if you can find the most derelict plot. Yeah, just not looked after. Ours would have been a contender, I think, but we've cleared a lot of it, haven't we? Yeah. I mean, there's not a lot of bindweed here anyway, but this definitely gives us the opportunity to keep on top of it, doesn't it? Oh, there's another toad. This is the toad zone. I said about that, didn't I?
Have a toad.
There, look.
Trying to hide from the heat.
Yeah, we put him in a shady spot. I love toads. Look, there's Mr. Toad.
Oh.
Yeah, come around this way. Come to the camera. Be careful with them.
Just look to bury themselves in the soil. It's actually a misconception that they live near a body of water.
Yeah, they don't. Toads don't.
They just,
No.
Well, it's the same with frogs. They don't always live near a body of water. They do that to spawn.
Yeah.
But most of the time you'll just find them in really like damp, cool places.
Yeah. Find a nice, go somewhere like over there.
Can I put them in that big bush I found?
Yeah. Yeah, as long as it's very shaded. Yeah, put him somewhere really shaded. Now that we've disturbed him. Ah, they were under, it's under, they're under here. So they must have liked the dampness of the plastic.
Could you send me a picture of this though?
I'll have to take a picture.
I can take a screenshot in the video. I can show you how to do
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. I was going to say I'll do a TikTok, but I'm really not bothered about TikTok. I tried doing TikTok and Instagram mini videos, Vic,
Yeah.
and they don't get many views, and
No, I know, but
I'm not very good at I barely worked out how to use the old YouTube. Funny, innit? I did mention about the old toads, didn't I? I just figured where there was one
oh yeah, there'd be loads. Big spoiler down there.
more under here. How they get that deep, I don't know.
They literally submerge themselves.
Mad, isn't it? I think that's nearly enough because I do want to put a layer of manure in as well.
Okay. Yeah, then that's more than enough then, I'd say.
Yeah. So we just sift through it, pull out any rubbish, and I can take that rubbish home. Grab out any stones you see.
Yeah, what make your carrot lumpy?
Yeah.
Wonky donkey. If you were ever an SMTV Live kid, then you'd know what that is.
What wonky donkey?
Wonky donkey. Mountain deck. So love it.
Any tiny little bits of weed, and then what we do is we'll cover it with cardboard.
Yep, that will kill off
anything else before we're ready to put in the courgettes. And to be honest, my arm's right in the video then. To be honest, anything I put in here to start with, I'm going to put a layer of weed mat in and then cut some holes for the actual squash and courgette.
Nice.
Which means I don't even need to weed around it. Make my life easier going forwards, eh? I know I'm bossy,
Yeah.
but do you want to move all those bricks and then put the tarp over this stuff here? We'll stack the bricks up, just move the bricks to the side, we'll use them to cover it again. But we're transferring the that tarp covering over this nice soil.
You could use whatever's left, unless you...
This is really old tarp, Vic, anyway. That's why I was willing to sacrifice it, because it was what we found here. It's so hot in here. Mind you, I'm moaning about the heat, and people around the world are telling me how hot it normally is where they are.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, sorry about that.
We're Brits though, we're not used to it.
We're not used to this weather now.
No, it's normally raining.
Cover that area up and then put bricks over it.
Ooh, that's a big spider.
It is a big old spider.
Oh, little...
Ah, that's it. Where's the cardboard? Ooh. This week?
Stuff,
Yeah, someone said it takes about 5 weeks, but that is what it is. Oh, that was silly. Oh, I ran my finger along the cardboard edge. Oh,
Put your finger.
yeah. Oh well. Yeah, look at that.
That looks lovely. There's a bit in the...
Shed, yeah. There you go, that's covered it as well. Oh, broke your line. It's like a tripwire, your cable, you know. That was a brief visit. We luckily don't have a lot to water at the moment, otherwise we'd have been here a lot longer. That's filled with some lovely soil and covered with cardboard. I'm still zoomed in. Covered with cardboard. That'll do for today. It's too hot for anything else. Just going to pick up and tidy up this rubbish. Shire's still off wandering around. When he's grumpy, it's best to distract him, innit? Oh, look at that sunshine. That's another week done.
Yeah.
Hot week. Excited to see how we get on with the courgette and squash. That'd be nice to get them in there. Just doing bits and bobs really, aren't we? Next week I do think we're going to try... I will get onto the council, get this stuff removed, because you can see there's enough wood and stuff here to do a bonfire night. Yeah, so that's it. Thank you for watching. We'll see you next week. Bye-bye.
Bye.